Moving along to the second bout of our Grapple Kings 13.
This is another man who's coming from
making the walk
very far north.
representing Team Ireland, William Timoney.
What did he say to us, John?
Is he overdressed?
Oh.
Well, we'll see now what the other guy's wearing. Allow boy unto yourself was my rule.
Fair enough. Well, actually, our producer bought me a kanji over
Very
at the
nice
Worlds last year.
That's
with
what
an
my brother did
embroidery.
as well.
Did he? A kanji, yeah.
That was the original belt that I had as well.
All right.
Is that the same?
Yeah. But I had it in my head, Chris, that while I do like competing, while I am coaching and training and competing and all that sort of stuff, feel like you have to be winning a lot, you know, to warrant a white belt, a white stripe on the bar.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Do you know, like, imagine saying like, oh, I'm a competitor, and you just come out in your first year black belt, like you just got it fresh out of the box, like, and you're just getting emptied, like.
Now, sorry to change the subject here.
It's alright.
Back to the match, but
Nice panker.
surely there's a big size difference here. I didn't clock both of them standing up beside each other, but it looks like Timoney. Maybe now that I'm getting
Towering Timoney.
Yeah, maybe it was just a perspective issue here from our table. I actually rolled with a Timoney at a seminar I did up at Hilly and Gracie gym before, and let me tell you this, that old close guard is nothing to be messed with. That's a big old pair of legs. He really fancies himself from the close guard. So Tiago needs to be minding his P's and Q's here on the top. Really, really fundamental jiu-jitsu. Just the basics, if I remember, from Timoney. Well done, basics.
He is literally typing it out several times here, asking us to mention it, but our producer has had a match with him in a cage recently. Went well for him.
Went well for the producer, did it?
Yeah. Was it in the gi, producer, or is it no gi? It was in the kimono, yeah.
I didn't know you trained in the gi.
Strongest grips I've ever felt in my life.
Really? Strongest grips he's ever felt in his life, Chris.
Obviously you haven't trained with me
Used
in the gi, Sean.
back in the day.
Nice posture here out of Tiago, which William quickly breaks down. Must be some of Irish Jiu-Jitsu's longest legs.
I'll ask this to our producer. Is Callum McGeaney taller than him?
No.
No? Okay, yeah.
Quick, no.
William would have a pair of the longest legs in Irish Jiu-Jitsu then, Chris.
I think the longest.
You really have to wonder, what is he doing bothering doing Jiu-Jitsu when he could be such a talented and useful basketball player?
Absolutely.
Now, I know we are purists and that we appreciate that we're getting a good gi match, but big pace on all of the no-gi that we've seen so far this evening, to be honest.
Yeah, and some of the, again, not that this is their responsibility to do this, but some of the competitors this evening have certainly made it their business to put on a show. That is not a criticism of these two lads. This is to the informed grappler, informed viewer. Maybe they'll be enjoying this just as much, but
Many battles going on here right now.
yeah, exactly. But you're right. The pace is smaller, but the action is still coming.
I'm not sure if the people at home are able to see it as crystal clear as we are, Chris, but my man Tiago has an impressive vascularity on his left forearm here. He looks like a 3D view of Google Maps. I can see every river, estuary and pond on this man's
Pick that
forearm.
off on your Grapple Kings bingo, folks. That's 3 events for 3.
Google Maps comment. Yeah, that's
reference.
yeah. Veins equal. Usually I throw it against the ball grapplers when you see their head turn into Google Maps. But
Now, I like, this is a nice little detail. So you're getting your right arm dragged and he's gone away from it straight away. When you're in the closed guard, whichever arm is controlled with the 2-on-1 and brought across the center line of the body, it's a lovely idea to post that leg up. It stops so much. Keep your knee outside the hips, kind of combats the journey to the back from the bottom person. It also stops the option of maybe like a little tip sweep to that side as well. He's gone for the same right leg here again, but that's what I was talking about when last time he had his right arm trapped. He's doing a good job to control the sleeves, but looks hesitant to stand up. Maybe he's just waiting for an opening. Here he is again, right arm kind of trapped, but look at how far outside Timoney's hips he's brought his right knee. Really does so well to kind of keep the hips beneath and maintain a bit of base on that right side.
Wouldn't it be some laugh if I shouted "Luch" out into the building, wouldn't it? If I shouted "Luch" out into the building, I'd say everyone would start laughing and cheering.
Oh, everyone would, yeah.
They would, wouldn't it?
Would do. And you'd get so many messages on Instagram
Do you
saying
want me to do it?
that was so funny. Like,
Will I do?
bit of respect, Andrew. Look, it's the thought that counts. We know that you had that great gag up your sleeve.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's the man in the arena.
Correct. Big Theodore Roosevelt fan is Chris Leddy.
I had never heard that quote before until I
I
saw
think
it.
you're a liar.
Just in general.
Oh, sorry, when did you first hear it? On the
Uh,
wall in SBG?
Yes.
Yeah. So like many years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But that's where I was going.
Oh yeah, I had never heard of it either until John Kavanagh mentioned it, so
Yeah.
fair enough.
It's a heavy one though, isn't it? It's a good little quote.
Very heavy. Don't
Now
wanna-
look, 3.5 minutes left. We'll show the men in the arena their respect, and we will not call a luch from the commentator's desk here. But shame, you know, it's like I would like to see at this stage Timoney open up. Not to say that it's his responsibility over Tiago on top to create some action, but certainly a little bit harder for Tiago to make something happen here in the position that he's in.
Yeah, I feel like we're caught between a battle of Tiago hoping that William is going to open his guard, and every time Tiago tries to stand up, William pulling him back down.
Call to open it up there from Williams' coaches. I have to say I agree. Climbing a high, he's eating up this shoulder. A quick change of pace here would be nice for either
Could happen. I think we're going to see a quick armbar
competitor.
switch.
Yeah, he's doing well. Is
lovely-
Tiago to
a
control
lovely-
that sleeve?
A lovely grip from Tiago there, yeah, to keep that right sleeve of William from being able to pivot on the arm, but he's going 2 arms across again.
What way are you scoring this if you're the judge?
Well, I'm led to believe, per the IBJJF, the bottom player gets preference. But that is assuming the top player is not actively trying to pass. Does that make sense?
No, it makes more than sense. No, I'm familiar with that way of looking at it as well. I just wonder what way our...
Grapple Kings judges are looking at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because also, if this was IBJJF, we would have
Interesting.
asked for a luch. We would have asked for some action.
Yeah. Well, have the Icelandic soccer football fans broken into the building in the last 30 seconds? You see, that's maybe where that thing could go away.
Live bit of editing here from our producer.
Just for social, if there is a finish, you know. Thanks. This guy, huh?
You ask, we deliver, grappling fans.
Yeah, they asked for it not to be there. We've now done it.
What more do you want?
Yeah, I can look. We look great.
I see a bit of us there in the background, can you?
You can, yeah.
Who's that with the width of the shoulders?
The width of 2 Andrew McGahans in the white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, he has an entrance. Look.
Here, this could be it now. A bit of a posture up from Tiago. I think it's fair to say, Chris, that any definitive action from either is about to win it here.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, here again is that right knee. If he can climb it around the hips again, Tiago.
I feel like he was caught between the idea of a sweep and the armbar.
Yeah, needs to, like you said, one or other of these competitors could really put the cherry on the cake with just one hard bit of action here.
Always a nice tactic when you own a pair of gi bottoms that end up turning into shorts during the match.
Yeah, absolutely. A confused crowd here at Grapple Kings. I believe that is the end of the match. A difficult one to score for the judges.
Would have liked to see either of the two throw caution to the wind.
Absolutely, that's
in
what
the
I'm calling
last
for.
Famous expression, really, to take a decision without caring about the negative effects that may come with it. To not worry about the ill effects of doing something. To do something in the moment or at a whim where the consequences of the act do not come to mind.
Here we go.